Denzel always told me we'd be at the parties. He said, you leave 30 minutes for the devil get there. Okay? And when he would say that, I will always remember that Denzel would leave the parties early. And I followed Denzel out. I'm out.
Okay, peace, family. My name is Christina, and I am back for sending my love and well wishes to you all. It's a little bit later in the day, but I am determined to keep doing these every day, and it's actually kind of been good for me. As much as I appreciate all of you guys watching, it's a blessing to me just to keep myself in a certain energy to keep doing these videos. And so I found this quote by Denzel Washington that I wanted to share with you all. And it's kind of old, but it was inspiring to me. And so as always, before we get into this one, as always, I love you guys. Wishing you abundance, life, love, joy, peace, and prosperity, family. But not only to you, to your loved ones, to your communities, and even to your stinky butt enemies. And so with that, let's get into this one.
He lead me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. You know what I mean? That if you walk in the valley of the shadow of death, I can't fear evil.
As y'all know, Diddy has been in the news. And so much has been coming out every single day about him and about all the things he's been doing, his little freak offs, etc. Apparently, they said something about 38 pastors being associated with that. I'm not even going to get into that today. But what I wanted to talk about is a quote by Denzel Washington that I found by Brandon Jackson, who was on a podcast 8 months ago. And so this is new to me. Maybe y'all have heard this before, but the quote was some advice that Denzel Washington had given him.
We'd be at the parties. He said, you leave 30 minutes for the devil get there. Okay?
Leave 30 minutes before the devil gets there. And, you know, I thought this was just a really good one, because I feel like, especially as I go down my Christian path, and a lot of people, I remember when I first went to seminary and started preaching, I was in my early 20s. And I remember that conflict within, of like, can I still have fun? Can I do things? Like, does this mean I just have to sit at the house and like twiddle my thumbs? Like, what does it mean that I'm a Christian? And I think a lot of people have fear that once I give my life to Christ, I know I had this fear, which is why I kind of ran away. Which is like, does this mean that I just have to sit around and like I'm not allowed to have a life or do anything? And you know, Denzel Washington, I think, is a great example of a successful celebrity. And that's why I've been kind of trying to find people who have shown what it means to have a life of faith, but also be very successful.
When you leave 30 minutes for the devil get there, you know, you able to have your integrity. I meant off screen. It's not what you do on screen. What you do off screen is more important. You know, I've never, ever had to sell my body sexually for any roles. God cover me.
Because I feel like a lot of people who are celebrities often fall into this trap of, you know, the money, the power, the women, all of this, the drugs, having access to everything in the world, and then losing their mind, losing their grounding. And so how is it that we can have it all but not lose our grounding? And it really is through having a connection to something bigger than yourself, having connection to your faith, and understanding what it is that we are really in. Like, what is this life experience? What is it that we're really dealing with when we experience these things and have access to these things? And so what Denzel was saying is, you know, he didn't say don't go to the party. He didn't say don't go to the party, don't go out, don't have any fun at all, just sit around, be a boring little Christian and be sad. No, he said, you know, go to the party and just leave at a respectful time. Oh, thank you all, we had fun. And then throw up the deuces. And so when that freak off happens, it's interesting, you're starting to see the separation between the celebrities, right? You're seeing it where it's like some people are like, oh, I left before the freak off happened, like I never saw it, right? And then some people were like, I don't have anything to say. And it really is because some people, you can see it, right? The judgment of, I see what's about to go down here. I see where this is going. And you have a choice, you know, are you down? Are you ready for demon time? Are you trying to play with demon time? Or are you like, oh, I see what's about to happen. Let me go back to my wife, back to my husband. Let me go. I had fun. Great to see you all. I showed my face, and that's it. And so I think that's a really good balanced way to live our lives. That, you know, we are in the world, but not of the world. As we see in John, I say it's John 17. Yeah, where the words of Jesus, he says, I do not pray that you should be taken out of the world, but that you should be kept from the evil one. So we're not praying that we are just, beamed up, beamed up, and then we're not here anymore, right? We're still here to be a light amongst the darkness, right? To be a light. And so it's okay. I mean, it's just interesting to still go to parties, to still go have fun and be with people, and just having that strong boundary in setting that in advance, which says, I'm going to go to this party, I'm going to socialize with people, I'm going to be fun, I'm going to enjoy my life, but this is what I'm not willing to do. I'm willing to do this and this, and once we get here, I can't go. I can't stay. And I think it's important to have these boundaries set in our minds before we even go anywhere and do anything. And so I wanted to keep this one short. And again, I'm grateful for all of you all who've been following, watching every day, subscribing. If you're here, as always, please make sure to leave a comment just to say hello and to let me know you were here. Hey to all of my friends who I know in real life, and to all you new people, welcome to this channel. I hope that you would subscribe, give this video a like, and all that good YouTube stuff. And as always, I love you, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.